Liverpool will face Leeds United today on Saturday, and some of the headlines are displayed on our screen. Liverpool aim for top four revival amid inconsistent form, says manager Slot. So this is according to the headline from reports.com. I will share some of the headlines and some of the main points that were raised before today's match. Therefore, maybe let's start from the report from thetimes.com. And the headline says Isak and Wirtz failed to combine for a single pass, Slot's latest problem. So that is the headline, and then it continues to say bought for a combined 241 million. I was going to say 24 million. 241 million in the summer to revamp Liverpool's attack. The pair did not complete a pass to one another in 87 minutes against Sunderland. Therefore, what does this headline tells us? Number one, it tells us that there is a major. It tells us that's okay. It tells us that there is a major connectivity issue in their attack, specifically Alexander Isak and Florian Wirtz. These two signings were meant to transform the front line, but they're not linking up at all. The fact that they did not complete a single pass to each other in 87 minutes, it highlights that they're not operating, they're actually operating too far apart. That can be the first point, and the other point can be neither is finding the right spaces to combine, and then Liverpool's system is not creating natural passing lanes between them, between Isak and Wirtz. And not only that, it also talks about their chemistry. They have not developed instinctive movement patterns yet. So in short, Liverpool's 241 million attacking duo, they're playing like strangers. Zero connection, zero combination, zero threat together. They were supposed to be a threat, and they continue to say that this is a huge issue because Arne Slot built the attack around these two linking, rotating and creating openings. When they don't interact, Liverpool, at this point, it feels like this team becomes predictable, disjoint, easy to defend, and far less dangerous in the final third. So it's not just a statistic, it's a sign. Maybe the system is not functioning as intended. When I say maybe, I'm trying to be... Let me stop there. So that's what the headline talks about, or that's the information that the headline is trying to tell us. Now let's go to the Reuters. The headline says, their manager Arne Slot is aiming, he says that his team is aiming for top four revival amid the team's inconsistent form. One day they win, the next day they lose, and then they lose again, and then they lose a point when you think that they're going to claim victory. Therefore, according to Reuters report that was released on December 5, it says it says that the team is not in an ideal position. So instead of hoping that they're going to snatch the Premier League title again, now their focus is on securing the top four, because they were able to secure only 2 wins in their last 9 Premier League matches. Now they're in the 9th place in the Premier League with only 22 points from 14 matches. And the difference between Arsenal and Liverpool with regards to points is 11 points. Again, this talks about the money they spent this season. In total, it's around $594.52 million, or 446 million pounds. This is what Arne Slot said. These are positives to take in from the players brought in during the summer. Florian Wirtz is maybe the most obvious one, but I see the same ways Kirk's, I hope I said his name correct as well. So he said, and he continues, but when he talked about Alexander Isak, he said, Isak scored his first goal a game ago, so there are positives to take, but of course we're still not where we want to be. That's what Ernest Laws has to say. And so of course, I mean, he must say a few things about Mo Salah. Yeah, I got it. So when he was asked about Mo Salah, because Mo Salah did not start when they faced West Ham, of course they beat West Ham 2-0, and then again, yeah, and they shared a point against Sunderland. So he said he is always in my mind to either start or come in, and he continues to say that he deserves that chatter because of the player he has been for this club and for his teammates for 6 or 7 years. It's completely normal. So those are some of the points that were raised or that were mentioned before today's match, Leeds United against Liverpool.